Hello, family, friends, and fans. I'm Fletcher Rhoden, and this is Fletcher Rhoden by the Book. I'm going through my books one webisode at a time, talk about their origins, stories you might not know, and things that might intrigue you, and encourage you to read the book. Now, every webisode will have a download link directly to Amazon where you can get the book, almost always in Kindle and paperback, and sometimes also in audiobook format. So, today we're looking at Santa and Me. This is a novel for middle readers, one of two that I've written. This one is from a story by Robbie Rist, and he's a good friend of mine. So he had this idea that the world had come to an understanding that Santa Claus really does exist, that the mythology of Santa has been replaced by a scientific understanding of his existence and of his technology. Okay, so Santa is no longer a secret in this story. And every year he picks one kid to go on his Christmas rounds with him. Okay, that's pretty much the story as Robbie brought it to me. And I liked it. Um, Robbie's idea was to have Santa in a satellite hovering over the earth. And I guess the satellite would make a rotation around the earth like that. And I like the whole idea of it. Uh, what I brought to the story was instead of a satellite, I wanted him to have a like a fighter jet, so that his sleigh would be like a fighter jet, really fast moving, and he would shoot a laser beam, which would create the presents inside the house. So he forget about going down the chimney, forget about the milk and cookies and all that. He just blasts the neighborhood with this magic ray from his jet fighter like sleigh, and and that's how he delivers the presents. So I like the idea of a faster moving vehicle as opposed to a slow moving satellite, and uh, and then of course the kid was this damaged kid. I had the kid be not really autistic because that's more of a birth condition, but sort of severely damaged by the loss of his father on a Christmas Eve night. So this kid is all messed up because of that. He's got extreme depression, and he does have a sort of autistic way of seeing the world in so much as he's very numbers oriented. So numbers oriented that he's like a genius at it. He can see any the numbers, anything, the mass of something, the height, the distance. He's just a mathematics whiz kid genius. So much so that he's almost, a prodigy or some kind of Rain Man type character. He's not really autistic, but there is an aspect to his personality that kind of has that. So he goes with Santa on the yearly round around the world, um, and the Martians. Remember the movie Santa Claus conquers the Martians? Well, in this story, the Martians are still out there plotting their revenge. And they know that Santa does his yearly rounds, but he's too powerful. They can't get to him. Except he's too sort of overambitious but sort of bungly Martians decide they're going to make their career by finally kidnapping Santa Claus, by finally conquering Santa. So Santa and this psychologically damaged boy have to contend with a Martian attack while they're doing their Christmas rounds. So there's a lot of action in it. And it's very fun and funny. The story is told in a second person POV, which is unusual, but it's narrated by one of Santa's elves because Santa couldn't be the one to be the POV character. He's too big. He's Santa, and the kid is a little too damaged to be a POV character. So I used the venerable but long forgotten technique of the second person narrator, such as they used in Moby Dick. So That's about all that this movie has, or the movie, book. It's a novel for middle readers. It would make a great movie, however, let me just say. It's on paperback and for Kindle through Amazon. You can also download it through your other download sites where you get your books. I'm not sure where that is, but I'm all over the place. But if you really want to be sure, go right to Kindle. There's a link below. Super easy to find. This is a great book for kids, obviously. Great for the Christmas season. The paperback makes for a terrific stocking stuffer, that kind of a gift. And if you want to encourage your kids to read, or if you're a kid out there who's enjoying reading and you might want to read this book, then follow the link below. But if you're a kid, make sure your parents actually do the downloading. Don't be downloading anything without your parents' permission or anything like that. It costs money anyway, and you need a credit card. So, parents, take your credit card out, either download the thing for your kid's Kindle library, or buy a few paperback copies. Buy a few and give them out to your kids' friends. If you have any Christmas parties where people bring their kids, you can just buy 10 of these things, wrap them up, and boom, you've got a gift to give to every kid who comes to the party. Easy and cheap. I mean, inexpensive, economical. Let's just put it that way. And of course, there's lots of samples of other books too. In the back of the book, there's lots of excerpts from other books that I have that are middle reader books. So I think you'd really enjoy this. By the way, if you don't know who Robbie Rist is, he played Cousin Oliver on the Brady Bunch, just to get right to the heart of it. And he gets the story credit on this book, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm sharing it with him, I'm not sure about that, to tell you the truth. But you can find out for sure if you download the book. So follow the link below, do that, enjoy your holiday, and enjoy the book, and tune in for another analysis of another book on Fletcher Rhoden by the book. Until then, bye, Mary.